monsters. They're gonna get me.
Okay, that's kind of weird. I was about to give my intro, and as soon as I jumped to sync the audio in the video, this guy walked up behind me. Welcome back to Let's Play Fallout 3, ladies and gentlemen. We are doing some side quests. We actually only have 5 main side quests left, and other than that, the only thing left that we haven't really done is all the, just the unmarked stuff, all the unmarked quests, all the unique items and all that sort of stuff. And I'm not sure how we're going to tackle that, even if we are. Not sure yet. We'll figure it out. But anyways, we have a little boy here named Brian Wilkes who said something about they're going to eat him or something. I forget exactly what he said. So let's see what's going on with this guy. Calm down, kid. What the heck is your problem? Those what? What's the matter?
Those things. They keep coming. They scare me. Make it stop.
Speech 100%. Hey, calm down. It's going to be okay. I promise. Let's go with that.
You won't leave me like all the other grown-ups. You can help me.
I'd like to help, but I need to know more first.
Those big things. They're all over Grayditch, and they killed everyone. Please, mister, please find my papa.
Okay, I'll go look for your father.
You will? Really? Thanks a whole lot. My house is the one closest to the huge sign and the old diner. Please, find my papa and make him come back.
Speech 100%. Look, anything else you can do to help might save lives.
You know, maybe this will help, and maybe it won't. But Papa hid a bunch of stuff behind the old diner in a dumpster. He trusted me with the key, and said it was for emergencies. But I bet he wouldn't mind you having it.
Alright, cool. So we'll definitely check out that dumpster. We've been given a note, Brian's special key. Is there anywhere you can hide while I search?
Well, there is the personal shelter next to the old diner. Papa always said to stay away from it. But I guess it's supposed to be safe. I'll head over there and wait inside. Hurry back.
Okay, so hopefully we will start a quest. Yes, there it is. Those! Exclamation mark. And that's actually a reference to, I think it was like some 70s movie or something that had to deal with what we're going to be dealing with in a second here. So we're going to check out that diner. Let's go ahead and take a look at our quest just to make sure we're on the right track. And also there was a note about the key. It's just telling me that we can check out that dumpster. Okay, so those, find Brian Wilkes' father. And there's 2 things that we need to check out before we start on this quest. This is a location, by the way, called Grayditch. This is where this quest takes place. As you can see, it says, welcome to Grayditch in what looks like glue. Alright, so we have a giant fire ant, soldier ant. Well, that's kind of redundant, isn't it? So you can see right off the bat that there are some unwelcome guests in the town of Grayditch, and there doesn't seem to be any people. Of course, we are here at what time exactly? I don't know, because we can't wait. Alright, so we need to check 2 things. 1, the diner for that dumpster with random stuff inside of it, and 2, where this kid is staying, because there's a like a Easter egg for dialogue. So let's kill these ants, because they're not going to let us take a look at this stuff until they are dead. Alright, so you're dead, and I'm trying to find... I think this is one of those quests that I haven't really done too many times either. It's so odd to think that way, because I've done so many other... I guess I just haven't finished some playthroughs all the way through. Alright, but I see the diner, and I also see the thing where Brian Wilkes is staying, and it's one of those... I forget what they're called, but it's like a preservation center or something. So let's go up to this where he's staying.
Stupid monsters. Can't get me in here.
Alright, so it's a Pulowski preservation shelter, and there are a bunch of these all over the wastes with different stuff inside of it. He didn't say what I wanted him to say. He says different things. Hopefully, if we back up a little bit and then walk back towards it, he might say it. Let's see. Let's see what happens if we activate this and talk to Brian.
You're back. Any word? Any news? Come on, tell me already.
What happened here? Okay, so we can just talk to him. Alright, so why don't you just stay in there and be safe. There's like 1 line of dialogue. Yeah, I think if we stick around here, eventually he'll say it, but I'm not gonna waste your guys' time. But basically he says that now I know what a microwaved dinner, or now I know what a TV dinner feels like, which apparently is a line from Die Hard. Never seen it, but that's just a funny thing. So here's the trash bin he was talking about. Let's go ahead and open it. 10mm rounds, Chinese pistol, frag grenade, 15 of them, and Med-X. Nothing really that I'm concerned with. So that's a pretty big disappointment, Brian Wilkes. Alright, let's kill this fire ant warrior. You can say this one takes quite a beating, unlike the one that we killed before this. Alright, so we're still in caution, and we do have a map marker here, so let's go ahead and follow that and hopefully find this guy's father. I think it might take us to the shack. No, I'm pretty sure that shack does have something to do with this quest, though, so we will most likely go back to that. There's also, like, some poster that says Nuke a Break, which is funny because that's actually the name of, like, a series on YouTube, like a fan-made series about a guy and a group of survivors trying to find a Nuka-Cola, I think. It was a pretty good series. Alright. So, we have a dead ant, deliver the bad news to Brian Wilkes, complete to find Brian Wilkes' father. Well, we didn't see the bad news yet, but that makes me think that he's dead, and there he is, probably. Alright, so we also have a fire ant, and there is Fred Wilkes, who is undoubtedly dead. He also has a shack key, and I was mentioning that that shack is probably going to be a point of interest in this quest. There's also some I was going to say blood, but I don't know if that's blood. If so much as like just the building being destroyed. We also have an ammunition box here, some 10mm rounds, Chinese assault rifle. Might as well take that and repair our. Oh, we must be carrying quite a lot of stuff here. What is encumbering us? So let's drop that. We shouldn't. We should have seen if I should have seen if I could have repaired my infiltrator. Probably could have. Oh, the recon armor and the recon helmet, right? Yeah. Oh, and the mechanist and the antagonizer stuff. I forgot to put that in my Megaton house. Let's go ahead and drop the recon armor and the recon helmet. I don't think it's unique, but just to make sure that we have room to carry anything that we might get from this quest right away in a stim pack. Not going to bother checking upstairs. Pretty sure. Screw it. Let's go ahead and check upstairs. Let's just be thorough. Make sure we don't miss anything. Doesn't look like there's anything other than an ammunition box with some more 10mm rounds. This guy sure loves 10mm rounds. And 32 caliber rounds. And I think we're good. Alright, so let's get out of here. And looks like we need to go tell Brian Wilkes that his father is lying dead in his own house that's on fire. It's so funny. Oh, wait. I forget if the fire ants, because of their mutation, if they're literally fire ants and they can breathe fire. I want to think that because the house was on fire. I was like, how have ants breaking into your house, like, how would that cause it to be on fire? Alright. So here's Brian Wilkes.
Come on, tell me already.
It's got, like, eyeshadow on, which is kind of odd. I think I have some bad news for you.
Oh no. What happened?
Brian, I'm sorry, but your father is dead.
He's dead? I guess I already knew. Besides, I'm too tired to cry anymore.
I always love how everybody in the wasteland just gets over death so quickly. It's just something you got to get accustomed to. I'll stop whatever started this, I promise you.
You gotta stop it, so this can't happen to anyone else's family ever again. I wish I had met you a long time ago. And then maybe my dad would still be alive. Thanks for doing all this. I'm feeling better now that you're here.
Okay, what happened here? The ants attacked. Did you know the others in town very well? I honestly don't care. Who else lived in Grayditch? A bunch of people. Let me ask you something else. Alright, so I think we're good here. Alright, so let's take a look at our quest now. Remove the source of the fire ants. Yeah, they must be able to shoot fire. I don't really remember. We'll go back into Sneak, and now we'll activate this Nuka-Cola, see if we can finally get a Quantum. Swear to God, it's got to happen at least once through this entire Let's Play. Okay, let's, yeah, so we got the shack key. We don't have a quest marker, so basically you're supposed to use your intuition and check out this weird-looking shack. It's kind of, it sticks out like a sore thumb. Alright, so door to recently built shack. That's oddly descriptive for a building. Okay, so we have a bunch of lab equipment, which is very odd. We have a holotape. Let's go ahead and listen to that. Dr. Lesko's password recording.
This could be the 5th time I've forgotten the code to my desktop terminal. I really must learn to be more organized. The password for my terminal is Formicidae. How hard could that be for me to remember? Note to self, destroy this holotape as soon as move to new lab is complete.
Okay, and I guess he forgot to do that. So he said Formicidae or something is the password, which sounds like some part of an ant. I am not affluent in ant terminology, so I don't know. But we do have a terminal here. We also have a desk. Let's see if anything's in the desk. 5mm rounds. Some sort of weird machine here that I'm pretty sure doesn't have any significance at all. We also have a suitcase that's empty. And finally, the terminal, Dr. Lesko's terminal. Let's take a look at it. Dr. Weston, Lesko, private. Please do not access without permission. Sorry, buddy, but I gotta get to the bottom of this. Activate science robot. I didn't see a robot. Error pod empty. Figured. Oh, it's the pod that stores protectrons. Science robot command input. Error robot out of range. Personal notes. Where did I go wrong? Batch A27 is a complete failure. I must return to my original formulas and begin the process all over again. Perhaps the pressure of working in these conditions without proper laboratory equipment is to blame. Perhaps I simply didn't splice the correct genetic instructions, or perhaps I am fatigued. Whatever the case may be, A27 is proving to be a disaster. I must introduce a new formula soon, or I may not be alive to see my hypothesis come to fruition. Okay, sample location discovered. I found the perfect specimen for my experiments inside Marigold Station. I've set up shop underground for now while I prepare the experiment. All I need is a bit of last-minute programming on my robot, and it will be ready to perform the delicate injections. Soon I will prove to everyone that my formula is a viable alternative to the destruction of these misunderstood beings. So it looks like this man has been experimenting on ants to create some sort of super ant, even more dangerous than the ones that already exist. And dangers. I realize the dangers involved in tampering with nature. I've heard the rhetoric and the hoopla about playing God. However, I am determined to reduce these poor things back to their original state when they were harmless. Only through genetics recoding is this possible. All that is needed is a proper test subject. My search continues as I tweak the formula. So I guess he was trying to make these mutated ants back into normal ants? I don't know. And that's it for the terminal. We also got a quest update. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. Those, investigate Marigold Metro Station and remove the source of the fire ants. Marigold is also... It's just weird. I thought that there was like an underground section to this. I guess not. Marigold is also a section, or a song that I think Dave Grohl wrote while he was in Nirvana, and they played it live like once. I'm not sure if it was on any Nirvana album. I know they played it on Skin and Bones, and I think it was on another album too, as far as the Foo Fighters. Just an FYI, considering my name is Grohlvana, Dave Grohl, Nirvana, if you guys didn't realize the significance of that. Let's take a look at where Marigold Metro Station is, although it's not showing me, which is odd. Do we have a quest marker? No. Okay. Looks like the game wants me to figure this out for myself, unless we need to talk to Brian Wilkes and he can tell us where Marigold Station is. That's probably what we need to do. In fact, I think I've run into this problem before. Okay, so we just opened it. Let's reopen that.
Come on, tell me already.
I already did. Your dad's dead. Can you tell me more about the things attacking Grayditch? Is there any special way to hurt them?
Papa had a gun. He said it hurt those things. He kept telling everyone to shoot for their antenna. Whatever that means. Right,
so with bugs in Fallout, if you shoot their antennas, they go through a frenzy and attack whatever's near them. Have they always been around? Let me ask you something else. Mind if I ask you about the people who lived here? Tell me about Doc Lesko.
He was a strange man.
Right.
Papa called him an egghead.
Uh-huh. Where did Dr. Lesko stay?
He spent...
In the shack, but we already know that. Did you have any idea where... Do you have any idea what Dr. Lesko was doing in Grayditch? Who cares? We already know. Did Dr. Lesko have any weird stuff in his place?
I don't know. Oh, wait.
A big, clunky, shiny man. He's talking about the robot. Other people from Grayditch. The Brandis family. Okay, this stuff doesn't matter. Alright, well, looks like I'm off to find Marigold Station. Yeah, remember when I was wondering if they actually breathe fire? I think we have our answer. Oh my god, oh my god. Okay, they are actually lighting my ass clearly on fire. We're gonna get the hell out of here. And by the way, Metro Station is very close to this place, as I figured it would be. I don't know why we don't have a quest marker for it. Let's actually kill these ants really quickly. Oh, stop setting me on fire. This is reminiscent of the dragon battles in Skyrim, when you're playing on a higher difficulty and the fire just decimates you. And the ice, I should mention. Alright, so it looks like the station's going to be right over here. Let's kill this ant. Okay, we're back in caution, which is good. Not anymore, however. Looks like we got a big one here. Let's just stand in the fire. Through the fire and the flames will carry on, you know what I mean? Alright, goodbye, ant. Thank you for burning me to a crisp. We lost quite a bit of health there. Yeah, Marigold Station was right next to this. I guess they didn't put a map marker because it's literally right next to it and they think that you can find it, but in newer Bethesda games, even though this isn't really that new, you would think that they give you a map marker for pretty much everything. Alright, so inside Marigold Station we go. Chain gate to Marigold Station. As soon as we enter, we're also going to heal up because we are less than half health, which is never where you want to be, obviously, especially with fire-breathing ants roaming around. So let's go ahead and heal up a little bit. The lucky thing, or the good thing about fire-breathing ants is that they don't really cripple you. Nuka-Cola Quantum. Oh, there we go. Finally. I'm 99% sure we haven't found one yet because it's random in a Nuka-Cola machine. So there we go. Finally, it has happened. All right. Come on, bats. Just let me target his head. There we go. Goodbye. I don't know how you would survive a point-blank shotgun fire to the face, so that's good. Alright, so we don't have a map marker here. We have a dead raider, though. So we just need to keep our eyes and ears open and look for anything out of the ordinary. We have a metal door. That's a little bit out of the ordinary, especially for a subway station. So let's go in here. Let's see. Nothing so far. Let's go and shoot this guy in the face. That has immediately put us in caution, so I guess that ant back there has noticed. Doesn't look like there's any point to this. But I spoke too soon because it continues. Mine box. Not going to take anything from that. There's another mine box. Let's head down here. Looks like we're looking for Dr. Lesko, and he also has a robot, apparently, so that's something we got to keep aware of. Okay, you got to shoot him in the head. Alright. So we're in danger now. How in the world did this ant... Oh my god. Okay. I can't even see. Has he, like, knocked me on the ground? I think he has. Yeah, it looks like we're paralyzed for the moment, which is wonderful. There we go. That was weird. I couldn't even see what was going on. Okay. So, we're using quite a bit of stim packs, which is bad. We'll use a couple more there. And we also have a med kit over here. Or a first aid box. Blood pack. Purified water stim pack, and I think that's I saw some ammo. What do you got for me? 10mm rounds. And what is this? Railway spikes. Alright, why not? I don't think I mentioned that when we did the head of state quest that we got a... Yeah, I did. That we got a dart gun schematic, which is a cool weapon, but I don't think it's really that practical as far as the creative weapons go, kind of like the rocket launcher. Alright, so we have a split up here, left or right. I think the... Oh, we actually have a sign. Eastbound Falls Church, westbound Marigold Station. Well, since this way continues with the Marigold Station name, I guess we'll explore this. Let's jump up here. And we've got at least one ant in here. There should be a way to get up to that level, like there usually is. I guess basically what you want to do is follow the ants. They will probably lead you, much like the spiders led Harry and Ron to whatever they were looking for in the Chamber of Secrets, right? I forget which one it was. Goodbye. We have, let's see, a direction over there. Oh my god, don't spitfire me. Yeah, it's funny, like, I've mentioned before that usually when I play through video games, I play on easy difficulties just because, I don't know, it's a habit. It's not like I can't beat video games on, you know, like when I have to, like on Dark Souls, I'll beat it. No problem at all, really. Grady's last recording. Lunch bombs. Oh. Ow! What was that? Okay, I guess it was just one of those physics glitches where you step on something and it deals damage to you. Or it looks like it was a bear trap, actually. Let's listen to Grady's last recording. And then I'll finish my sentiment on what I was talking about difficulty.
If you're listening to this tape, then my brains are splattered all over a wall somewhere, and you've got a job to do. You need to retrieve the package and get it safely to Ronald Lauren and Girder Shade. Tell him Grady sent you. To get the package, you'll need the key. I've stashed it inside an old fire hose case in some maintenance closet at Marigold Metro Station. The key will unlock the safe that contains the package. Look for the room marked by a spinning light. You can't miss it. Good luck. And hopefully, they won't find you too.
Okay, so I believe that is a miscellaneous unmarked quest that he's talking about there, and I guess that's another thing that we can keep a lookout for in this location. But for now, we'll go this way. And what I was talking about the difficulty was that, yeah, I'm so used to playing Fallout 3 on easy difficulty, so I never really bothered to be scared or to be tactical? Yeah, to be tactical about these ants, but my god, they do a lot of damage, and now that I'm on a normal difficulty, I mean, this isn't even a hard difficulty, but now that I'm on a normal difficulty, I can't just play like I usually do. But yeah, it's just a habit. It's not like I only play games on easy mode, because Dark Souls and Dark Souls 2 were not easy, but I completed both of them. Alright, so is this where we started out? It looks like it is, but this is also a good point to end, so I think I'll find the track. Actually, I realize now that we probably should have gone left. So I'll head over there, and I will see you guys in 2 days for Skyrim's Hidden Treasures, Solstime's Hidden Treasures, sorry. And then Monday for some more Fallout 3. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend, guys. Goodbye. Thanks for watching this episode, ladies and gentlemen. I do hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please remember to like and share the video wherever you can. It really helps me out. If you have a question or a suggestion, Twitter is the best way to get in touch with me, and if you would like to subscribe or watch another video that's going to be related to this one, you can click the annotations on the screen. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one.